So let's talk about supplements.
Okay. Protein. I supplement my diet with protein. I don't consider a supplement
like protein powder, like whey protein.
Whey protein is mine. Please, let's not get into that minutia of, well, what time of day should I take the casein protein because it's longer to digest, and I understand that if I go to bed and I take casein, it takes longer to digest, so I have more protein going into my system. Dude.
That sounds great to me.
It's so impressive. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're a Volkswagen. You're talking about Ferrari. You're not at that stage yet. You can get by. The intensity of that hypothetical individual's workout does not require that he get a gram of protein.
Doesn't matter until you get to
until
that
you
level.
are there where you're getting everything out of that rim and just ripping that sucker out. Then you need some repair. You know, you don't need an aspirin for that. But if I kick you in the leg, you better have a couple of ibuprofen. Okay. That's what we're talking about.
So you think for most people it doesn't make a difference?
At a particular stage, no, it doesn't. People are taking vitamins they have no need for. But, oh gee, just to be on the safe side, I understand that. Perfectly good. You know, I've gone through the one, if one is enough, give me 4.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 200 grams a day of protein are required, I'm going to get 400. Until you realize that it's not what's needed.
How much protein do you think to grow is?
Let's say you're really ripping it up in the gym. And your goal, you are, my max that I've ever weighed, ripped to shreds, was 186 pounds.
Okay.
I'm not a size guy. I've always had to go for symmetry and muscularity. I know what my limitations are. And I would do 200 grams of protein. What's your goal?
About a gram per pound.
A gram per pound. If you want to be
That's kind of the number that I've heard.
Right. If you want to be, that's where we're staying. Some people say 1.5. Just stop it. Remember my...
Do you think about a pound?
Exactly.
A gram per pound is about max.
I just want to know what time it is. I don't need to know what every freaking gear's name is.
That's enough, yeah.
You know, it's cool. It's not rocket science.
What do you think about branched chain amino acids versus whey versus...
You want a complete protein. I figure if you're mixing your diet up, you've got the whey right after the dinner, after your workout, and you're having some egg or some egg white, you're having some fish, you're good. You really are good. Like I said, you're not at that stage yet.
A lot of people now take these branched chain amino acids because supposedly, I think there's a study or two that showed increased recovery, maybe some more gains with them. But it sounds like you're saying, look, eat some real food. You're going to get the branched chain amino acids that you need.
There's no proof about that, but like I said, at what level are you?
Does it make a difference for most of us?
At the point of their intensity and whatever.
Maybe if you're Mr. Olympia, yeah.
If you're watching your diet and you're doing all that, yeah. And in Mr. Olympia with all the everything, you don't want to take any chances. And yeah, you're going to throw some chemicals that are hepatotoxic. Why not? What's wrong with some branched chain amino acids in your little mix?
Yeah.
Go for it.
What do you think about creatine?
For a while there, I'm very... I've been screwed enough times that I look at something and I will test it and I go, okay, the first time I'm going to take this, I'm not going to get a placebo effect. I'm beyond that. You know, you would do something and you wanted it to work so much that you would believe that it was working. So creatine, start taking that. Oh, I'm getting some good pumps at the gym. Okay, let's leave that alone because I'm taking creatine, so that's getting me charged up for stimulated to work out. So maybe it's just me working out harder. Okay,
maybe there's a placebo effect. You still can't.
Yeah, you know, but then it kept on working. So yes, I do.
So you think there's something to creatine?
I do like creatine. The muscle contraction
gives you more.
It gives me
a
good muscle contraction.